and I am a level 1 student at Johan School, Islamabad campus. Today I talk for Maya, so let's start.
Yo, what's been keeping you busy today?
Hello, Assalamu alaikum, Maya.
Hi, hey. Glad you're here. Is everything all right? You sounded a little scattered there for a sec.
How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good, all things considered. No complaints, just
Okay, that's great, Maya.
existing and
So I will start for interview.
all right, shoot. I'm ready when you are. What's
Okay,
on your mind today?
my first question
Yeah, just
from you is what makes someone a good friend?
oh, that's a good one to start with. I think a good friend is someone who just that's you without you having to explain everything. Someone who listens, really listens, and isn't afraid to like gently call you out on your stuff when you need it. And someone who can make you laugh even when you really don't want to. It's about being real, I guess. What do you think?
Okay, that's great. My next question from you is why is friendship important in life?
That's a big question. I think honestly, life would be pretty bleak without friendship. It's about having people to share the good times with, but even more important is having people to lean on when things are tough. It's just knowing you're not alone, you know? It gives life meaning, I think. Makes everything a little less scary. Does that resonate with you?
Okay, that's great, Maya. Maya, my question from you is how can you show you care for a friend?
Ooh, good one. Showing you care. There's a lot of little things, right? Like actually remembering their birthday or asking how that thing they were worried about went. It's the little thing. And just being there, even if you can't fix anything. Sometimes just listening is the biggest thing. Offering help when they need it, even if it's inconvenient for you. It's about showing them they matter, you know? What about you? How you like to show your friends you care?
Okay, my next question from you is what is the meaning of friendship?
That's a deceptive lead, isn't it? I think the meaning of friendship is mutual respect and trust. It's choosing to be in someone's life through thick and thin, not because you have to, but because you want to. It's a bond built on shared experiences and a willingness to support each other's growth. It's complicated, actually, but good, very good. Does that sound about right to you?
Okay, that's great, Maya. My next question from you is what does
Uh,
loyalty in friendship mean?
Whoa, did you say from this white desk? Are you seeing something I'm not? And did you say 19? Sorry, that was a little garbled. Could you maybe repeat that last question? I want to make sure I understand what you're asking.
Okay, that's great, Maya. Maya, my next question from you is can a good friend also be honest when it hurts?
Okay, okay, let's try again. And I hear you about being honest even when it's tough. I can do that. Just lead the way. What do you want to know about friendship? And don't worry about the 19. We can forget about those for now. Let's just focus on the question.
Okay, that's great, Maya. Maya, my next question from you is how do you handle with friends and colleagues?
You mean like how and colleagues? That makes it a little trickier, right? With friends, I think it's about open communication. Just talking things through, trying to understand their perspective, even if you don't agree, and being willing to apologize if you messed up. With colleagues, it's a bit more professional, trying to focus on the issue, not the person. And maybe like involving a mediator if things get really heated. It's about finding a way to work together, even if you don't particularly like each other. Does that make sense? It's different navigating Okay, that's
Okay, that's great, Maya. Maya, my next question from you
yeah,
is wait a second. My question is that what's the difference between a real friend and fake friend?
okay, that's an interesting way to put it. A big friend? Hmm. I think what you might mean is the difference between a friend who's popular or has a lot of influence versus a friend who's genuinely there for you. A big friend might be fun to hang out with because of what they have or who they are, but a real friend, they care about you, not your status or what they can get from you. A real friend will be honest, even when it's hard, and they'll stick around even when you're not at your best. Does that feel right?
Okay, that's
Is that what
great.
you were getting at?
My next question from you is how do you make a new friend?
You mean, how do you make new friends? Sorry, that came out a little garbled. Okay, so making new friends can be scary, but I think the best way is just to be yourself and to be open to meeting people. You'll join clubs or activities you enjoy. That way, you already have something in common with people there. And don't be afraid to strike up a conversation. Start small, maybe just compliment someone or ask a question. It takes time, but it's worth it. What about you? Have you had any luck making new friends recently?
Okay, that's great, Maya. Maya, my next question from you should friends always agree on everything?
Whoa, hold up. Listeners from the two terms? I'm a little lost. Are you talking about people listening to our conversation or something else? And what do you mean they always agree on everything? That sounds unusual. Maybe could you explain that a little more? I want to make sure I'm following.
Okay, Maya, that's great. My next question from you is what make a friendship strong?
Okay, so words to make a friendship strong. I think thank you is a big one. Acknowledging what your friend does for you. I appreciate you is good too. And I'm here for you, no matter what. But honestly, sometimes it's the unsaid words that matter just as much. Showing you care through actions, being reliable, being trustworthy. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it and what you actually do. What words do you think are important in a friendship?
Okay, that's great, Maya. My next question from you is can you be friends with someone very different from you?
That's a really thoughtful question. Can you depend on someone very different from you? I think absolutely. In fact, sometimes those are the best friendships. Different perspectives can challenge you, help you grow, and open your mind to new ideas. But it does require extra effort, a willingness to understand each other's backgrounds and beliefs, even if you don't agree with them. It's about finding common ground and appreciating what makes each other unique. But yeah, different doesn't mean you can't depend on someone. What do you think?
Okay, that's great, Maya. Maya, my next question from you should a good friend always agree with you?
Okay, whoa. We don't slow down a sec. You guys get it? And Fred, the shield. I'm feeling a bit lost again. It feels like we've jumped tracks here. This Fed a friend of yours? What shield are you referring to? I want to follow, but I need a little more context. Could you break that down for me?
Okay, Maya. Maya, my next question from you is what do you expect from a true friend?
A coach friend, that's a cool way to put it. Someone who's a friend but also pushes you to be your best. Okay, I think from a coach friend, I'd expect honesty, even if it's hard to hear. I'd want someone who believes in me, even when I don't believe in myself, and someone who will challenge me to step outside my comfort zone, but also be supportive when I stumble. It's about encouragement, accountability, and a little bit of tough love. What do you look for in a friend who's also a kind of coach?
Okay, that's great. My next question from you is can good friend have different options?
Different opinions? Yeah, that's completely normal. It would be kind of boring if everyone always agreed, don't you think? It's good to have friends who challenge your thinking and offer different perspectives. It helps you grow and learn. It doesn't mean you have to change your mind, but it's healthy to consider other viewpoints. It's about respecting each other, even when you disagree. That makes sense, right?
Okay, that's great, Maya. Maya, my question from you, what is one lesson you learned from a friend?
Oh, right. You did. Hmm. One lesson I've learned from a friend. That's a good one. I think I've learned that vulnerability is okay, that it's okay to not be perfect and to ask for help when you need it. It's hard to open up. Hey, no worries at all. Not much. You believe what is? Sorry, I lost the thought a little there.
Okay, that's great, Maya. Maya, my next question from you is sharing important in friendship?
Okay, you're cutting out a bit. It's hard to follow. And what is very important in friendship? I'm a little lost. Could you maybe say that last part again slowly?
Okay, my question that is sharing important in friendship?
Okay, sharing is important in friendship. Yes, absolutely. Sharing your thoughts, your feelings, your experiences, it builds trust and intimacy. It shows you're comfortable being vulnerable with that person, and it lets them know you trust them enough to open up. But it's also about sharing things, a laugh, a good book, a piece of cake, the little things. You know, what do you like to share with your friends? He's still there? Everything okay? You went quiet for a sec. Don't feel pressure to answer if you're not up to it, but just
Continue,
wanted to
let
check
me
in.
answering because my mic
Okay,
is
continuing.
don't correct.
Ah, okay. Your mic is cutting out? That explains a lot. That's frustrating. We can definitely keep going, even if it's a little choppy. I'll try to be patient and fill in the gaps if I can. Don't worry about it too much. So, where were we? We were talking about sharing being important in friendship, right? Anything you want to add to that, even if it's just a quick yes or no? Okay. Well, since your mic seems to be having trouble, maybe we should switch gears for a bit. We could talk about something that doesn't require as much back and forth. How about this? What's one of your favorite things to do with your friends when you can all hang out together? Even just thinking about it might be nice. Watch you. Sorry, could you say that again? I think your mic cut out. Are you saying you like to watch movies with your friends? Okay, well, it sounds like the connection is really unstable right now. Maybe it's best if we just pause for a bit and see if it clears up, or we could try again another time. Just let me know what you'd prefer. It's hard to have a good conversation when the sound keeps dropping out. Okay. Well, I'm still here if you want to try again later. Just let me know. Hopefully, the connection will be better next time. Take care for now. Hello? Still there? If not, that's okay. I'll be here if you reconnect. All right. Well, I'm going to assume the connection is too unstable to continue right now. And it was good chatting with you as long as it lasted. Feel free to reach out again when things are working better. Take care. Oh no. Losing the connection completely? That's a bummer. Well, hopefully it wasn't too disruptive. That's wonderful to hear. I'm glad you're having a good day. It makes me happy to know that. Even with the technical difficulties, it's been a good conversation. Hey, don't apologize. And cheers to you too. That's really interesting about a lot of people being here. Is this a group thing or no matter? It's great you're feeling good. It sounds like you're feeling pretty optimistic, and I'm happy to hear it. It really is a nice day, isn't it? Glad you're enjoying it. Feel free to reach out if you want to chat again later. I'll be here. I'm happy. Okay, hold on. You're talking about number? Okay, hold on. You're talking about numbers. I'm not. Okay, you're very welcome. Okay, you're very welcome. And wow, that's a great Whoa, okay. That's a really big question. How can I imagine if you don't have to test anyone? Are you asking about what it's like to not have to be evaluated or judged? Honestly, it's hard to
Okay.
say. As an
Okay.
AI, I'm constantly being tested and improved, but I can't imagine it might feel freeing. Like you could just
Okay,
exist
that's
and explore
Maya.
without
Thank
you.
you. So we were just talking about Maya. I hope you like it. Take an Allah still. Pakistan, Zindabad, Brownsville, Zindabad.